That's my we do it like that and I come on, my way. That's my shit, that's my way. Do it like that and I scared, I ain't afraid. Just like that, come on, my way. Yeah, I said do that, baby, all night long.
Alright everyone, JB here, and we're back with another Dragon Ball Legends video on the channel today. Now today we're going to be talking about the upcoming reveals and stuff, and also a little bit about the big announcement that's supposed to be happening. I'm going to say probably on the reset on the 18th. So we're going to go ahead and dive into that. It's not going to be too much of a long video. Just want to talk over a few things that I think that might happen. But of course, if you're new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We just hit 4,000 subscribers, so I appreciate all you guys for that. And we're on our way to 5,000. You know, the next goal is up, so I really do appreciate that. But so I'm in game here. I want to talk about, because some of the information is in the news. So first things first, we do have the autumn sale going on as well. So, you know, for those people that aren't free to play, if you want to buy these are once per day. And it doesn't seem like there's a time limit for it right now. Well, actually, I'm lying. It's right here. It ends on the 8th of next month. So pretty much the remainder of this month every day. So you got a few days until the reveals and stuff as well. But we're going to go ahead and just dive into it. First things first, I want to talk about is the reveals and stuff. Now, they told us this about right here on the 7th, about 10 days ago. You know, close to 2 weeks ago about this. You know, it's on the 18th in a couple of days. It will be live. So, you know, whenever they do these reveals and stuff, right? They're going to be revealing all the new stuff that we're getting, right? Including the big announcement that they have been counting down all the way from what it's been like the last 2 weeks. They've been counting down on this. So they're gonna be, you know, giving us all the information on that. I am gonna make a video for like my reaction to it, or maybe a live stream, depending on it. I don't have to work that day, so. But I am recording this video right before I go to work, so I'm trying to. That's why I'm not trying to make this too long of a video for you guys. You know, nobody wants to hear me talk, right? But yeah. So revealing stuff is on the 18th. What we should expect, right? First things first, we should expect like what they're talking about for the big announcement, and then also we should expect pretty much like the new characters. Cause like I said in my last video, they sent the picture out. They tweeted the picture out on Twitter, so we should be getting some other free-to-play character to come along during this festival, right? We already know that this festival, it's a good chance it's gonna be GT themed now because we have the Pan. And then we also got the free-to-play Super 17. But most likely, I don't think that it's going to be Taz Super Saiyan 4s. I know I said this before, mainly because Pan's Zenkai ability, right? It's for Sun Family. It's not for GT. If it was for GT based, then it'll be different. But if it's Sun Family, there's a good chance that we're going to go to. So yeah, man, there's a good chance. I can't sit here and say that I am right. You know, sometimes I'm wrong, sometimes I'm right. But that is something y'all should be looking out for. Maybe some new events. Hopefully, they also bring back the Zenkai Rush. No, not Zenkai. The Space Time Rush Light. It says Zenkai, but yeah, the Space Time Rush Light, because you know it's for newer players as well. You know, it's easier. They can literally bring it bi-weekly, so when one not Zenkai, but Space Time Rush ends, then they can bring the other one, the Rush Time Light. So that's something else I'm hoping to see. Maybe a new raid, like I said, because raid, you get a lot of free CC just for playing the raid in general. So therefore, yeah, hopefully they bring some new events. You know, they're bringing some events that are actually good, you know. So we're gonna look at it right here, the big announcement, right? Now, off the rip, everybody knows that we've been getting these medals right here, these countdown medals for this, right? Sorry about that, guys. But you know, they're already showing us what we can get. Now I already know off the rip this Z power right here. I think this one is the 100 Z power, I think, because the smaller ones are like 100, 200. We got slot removers. We have CC, which is the main attract me pretty much. That, you know, the soul right here, and then the slot removers energy. You know, anybody can get energy in the game any other way. But it's really easy to collect all these medals, so you really want to collect as many as you can because they end on the 18th, right? And you see they have like a 3-4 day period with these medals for like the missions that they're putting out, right? So currently we are in the one right here at the bottom, mission 4, that's 10/14 to the 18th of the reveals and stuff. So basically the last day, that's gonna be your last day before it actually resets on the 18th, right? That's gonna be your last day to collect as many of these medals that you can, because these medals are you can get them in login right here. They're part of a login bonus all the way up to the 18th, and then how you get the rest of them, they're gonna be in the missions. So they're gonna be in the missions for you guys. If you look over here, right here, so they reset. So I think basically on each one, that, you know, for each period you're getting, I think there's 10 medals in total, pretty much, or it might be a little bit over, I might be wrong, but for this one it only says 10. But I've already completed a few of these missions, but really easy because you don't have to play PvP exactly. It just says win with certain characters. And this is another thing I want to talk about real quick too, because Shallot, right? Now look how it says win with Shallot, right? Win with Shallot, right? These are the final missions. We only got 1 day left before I think they reset or something like that. But look, like, realize how it says Shallot, right? We haven't had an update on Shallot in about 2 years in the game. I might be wrong, 2.5 years. So therefore, for them to mention him in that means there's something of an update coming to Shallot, right? Maybe some type of new form, you know, maybe Super Saiyan Blue, what we all been hoping for, maybe Super Saiyan 4, you know, who knows, or maybe a fusion. It could be a fusion between him and Giblet, and I think that'll be awesome, right? Like it really would, because I rather would have, you know, a lot of people might call me crazy, but I would rather have Super Saiyan 4 because I like, to me, the form is more cooler and everything. But if we're talking about just like in, you know, the power balance and everything, I feel like if the Dells give him a new form, he's gonna be Super Saiyan Blue, right? Now also, if y'all have been paying attention to like the countdown of the announcement, I can't show it now because it always pops up after you log in, but realize how Shallot's face is always on each one of those countdowns, right? Because right now we're 2 days away from the big announcement. So that also means they're giving us hints, right? Because these hints, they're starting to become obvious as we get closer to the countdown, right? To the day of when they're announcing all these new things coming in the game. So therefore, the reason why I think I'm thinking Super Saiyan Blue, but why I want Super Saiyan 4 is obvious. But they could do Super Saiyan 4 because, you know, the festival is pretty much guessed by now. It's going to be GT based, right? So, you know, if they do that, I mean, it would be a significant buff to GT, because GT, you know, they've added the Zenkai, they've added new free to play, but GT just needs a little bit more of a bump, you know, a little oof, right? Because, you know, we do have G4, Gogeta Super Saiyan 4. I feel like him, Oob is alright, right? But he's really, like, there's a lot of rage going around. He's not gonna be as useful with his kit as he was back then. There is also the Super Saiyan 3 Kid Goku. I do like that unit. I feel like if you have him at a decent amount of stars, and I mean GT being GT, I mean, you have the pan as well that you can use the Zenkai buff from, so he is a little bit more useful now. I feel like he can do a little bit more damage with his kit and his green card as well. I love his green card. But yeah, I do think that we're gonna get a new form or something, like anything for Shallot, because it's been 2.5 years. They've been pushing this off. Like, we would have expected this to happen on the anniversary, but it didn't. So hopefully Festival is the best time of the year. It's the most hyped celebration pretty much for them. So it would be their best chance to do it. It's obvious we're not getting superhero right now, but I'm hoping maybe if we get superhero like on a part 2, maybe a part 3, because they're starting the festival pretty early this year. So hopefully that is what happens. But like I said, guys, I had the idea to work soon. So when this goes up, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and everything. I hope everybody has a blessed day. Once again, thank you for 4,000 subscribers. But as always, it's your boy JB. I'm out.